Masha and the Bear, the show where a small child destroys a grown bear's life on a weekly basis, and somehow we all find it charming. It's funny, chaotic, heartwarming, and occasionally a complete continuity disaster. Because beneath all the perfect animation and adorable music, this show is secretly full of mistakes. Tiny errors, animation slip-ups, and moments that make you go, wait, wasn't that tree on the other side of the house? So today, we're diving into 5 of the funniest mistakes in Masha and the Bear, the kind that make you realize even animators have days where they just ask ChatGPT to finish the job and forget to check it before they upload it. We've all been there. By the end, you'll either have a new appreciation for the show, or you'll never trust Bear's furniture layout again. Let's start with one of my favorites, Bear's house, a property that apparently exists in multiple dimensions. In some episodes, his front door faces left. In others, it faces right. Sometimes it has stairs. Sometimes it doesn't. One episode, the window's above the door. Next episode, it's halfway across the wall. As if Bear called a contractor and said, "Surprise me." You can tell the animators tried to keep it consistent for about 10 minutes. But with Masha breaking into it every episode, maybe even the house gave up and decided to relocate itself. The funniest bit? Bear's garden changes size constantly. One episode, he's got a tiny veg patch. Next one, it's basically Downton Abbey. Just imagine how many pineapples you could grow there. Continuity clearly said, "No thanks, I'm on holiday." So, either Bear's secretly living in a shape-shifting magical property, or the animators were just making it up as they went. Personally, I like to think it's both. Alright, mistake number 2. Masha's wardrobe. Now, for someone who lives in the middle of a forest, she's got a fashion collection that would make Barbie blush. But the problem is, her clothes teleport. In one episode, she's wearing her pink dress. She runs into the forest, falls in mud, chaos ensues. But the next frame? Spotless. No stain. No explanation. Either Masha's got laundry powers, or someone at the editing desk forgot to reapply the grime texture. Imagine having laundry powers. Not as fun as Masha's super strength. Don't worry, we'll get to that in point 5. But it's definitely useful if you're playing in a forest every day. Sometimes her shoes just vanish. One second she's wearing boots, next second barefoot. It's like watching a child version of Doctor Who. Maybe that's her secret though. We've never seen the TARDIS in Bear's house, but that doesn't mean it's not hiding there out of frame. And don't even get me started on the headscarf. It magically switches sides mid-scene as if it's trying to flee the chaos. You can almost hear it whispering, "I did not sign up for this." So yeah, Masha might be a handful, but she's also clearly a master of teleportation and laundry sorcery. Someone get that girl on Britain's Got Talent. These mistakes have been funny, but you know what a real mistake would be? Not subscribing to make sure that you get to catch all our new videos. So why don't you hit subscribe as we continue the count? Next up, mistake number 3. The laws of physics, or more accurately, their complete absence. Masha regularly lifts objects 10 times her size. Talk about super strength. She's about 3 apples tall, but somehow strong enough to push a piano, fly a rocket, and wrestle a bear. Somewhere, Newton is crying. We all wish we were that strong, but it never really works out. I don't know about you, but finding that juggling ball that rolled under the sofa is a nightmare. Imagine being Masha and chucking the sofa over your shoulder to be able to find all the treasures underneath. In one episode, Bear falls from space and lands unharmed. In another, Masha bounces off a tree like a tennis ball and walks away without so much as a bruise. I mean, I get it. It's a kids' show. But still, even Wile E. Coyote would file a complaint. My personal favorite? Masha builds a car out of random junk. No fuel, no engine, and it works. Honestly, she's either a genius engineer or a health and safety nightmare waiting to happen. Has Ferrari heard about this girl? Is she secretly on their payroll? If she's not, it sounds like she should be. And yet, it's all part of the charm. The physics are ridiculous, the logic non-existent, but it all just works. Because in Masha's world, chaos is the only rule. Mistake number 4, the animal population crisis. One of the weirdest things about Masha and the bear is that characters just vanish completely. In early episodes, Bear's forest is absolutely packed. Rabbits, wolves, a pig, a goat, chickens, a panda cousin, and that weird tiger who looks like he has a LinkedIn profile. But as the show goes on, animals appear and disappear like they're all in witness protection. Sometimes the wolves are stuck in an ambulance van. Remember that? And then, next episode, they're fine. No explanation. The pig, occasionally seen, sometimes missing for entire seasons. Either she's on a spa retreat or someone forgot to render her. The panda cousin shows up for an episode, causes chaos, then leaves, probably to star in his own spin-off. Panda and the emotional damage. I can't imagine that's going to help much. Maybe Panda is just gone to get some therapy. It's like the animators have a giant wheel labeled, "Who's alive today?" and just spin it before every episode. Continuity? Never heard of her. Then finally, mistake number 5. And this one's a classic animation sin. Things disappearing mid-scene. Pay attention to the background next time you watch. Bear will be making tea with his samovar, turns away for half a second, gone. Mug, spoon, tablecloth, all vanished. It's like watching the Great British Magic Show, Woodland Edition. One of the funniest examples? Even Bear's tools disappear. One moment he's holding a hammer, the next he's just gesturing at air, probably questioning his own sanity. Who knows? Maybe he just threw it into the TARDIS, where Masha keeps all her clothes. We also can't count on Bear not being a magician. He was in the circus after all. Maybe this one gets a free pass. What do you think? To be fair though, if I had to fix everything that child broke, I'd start hallucinating missing hammers too. So there you have it. 5 of the funniest mistakes in Masha and the Bear. The teleporting clothes, disappearing furniture, vanishing animals, and complete disregard for science. It's all part of what makes the show brilliant. Somehow, the mistakes make it even funnier. Maybe that's the secret. Masha and the Bear isn't perfect, but neither is parenting, or life, or trying to survive a small child with the energy of a nuclear reactor. So next time Masha's headscarf changes sides mid-scene, Don't roll your eyes. Just laugh. Because somewhere out there, Bear's doing the same. Probably while gluing his house back together. Anyway, what's your favorite mistake in Masha and the Bear? Did I miss one? Drop it in the comments below, subscribe for more overanalyzing of children's cartoons, and maybe, just maybe, send thoughts and prayers to Bear's central nervous system. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm off to check whether my house has moved itself overnight. Seems to be the trend.